Hi everybody, this is Bill Noble, the club professional at St. Anne's Golf Club. Going to do another putting drill with you. It's one to work on the roll of the ball and the path. What I mean by that is the direction that your club head travels. So it's not always to do with, I'll show you this now, it's not always to do with the club face being square. It's sometimes to do with the direction the club head travels through. So if we go from square to square, or straight put as most people think it is, that's what helps to keep the club face square, but also gets the ball rolling straight if your club face is square at address. Now if your club face is still square and you go from in to away, which is out, you push balls right. The other one is you can actually go back out and across that way, which pulls them to the left. So the path's very important. So this little tool I have is called Zen putting, and it has a little hole in it, but you also can actually get little gizmos you can put on the club face to create the feeling of movement through the ball. So I'm just going to show you that now. So my first drill is a little white line in the middle. I'm going to show you what it's like. So I'm going to put the ball inside the hole. Just do a few practice strokes trying to keep the ball inside the hole. I'll do this from another angle in a minute. And what I'm looking for is to get a feel for releasing the ball straight down the line like that, so it stays on that line. If by some reason, and you can see this white stick here, when I swing through and before impact I pull my arms closer to me, it can cause the path to go a little bit more on the inside, which is to my left because I'm right-handed. And if I do the same from here, and then you can see the stick pointing to the right, I just do my normal putting stroke going back and through, and I take it back like I normally do, slightly inside, and release it more away and out, which is my fault. It pushes it out to the right. So from this angle I'll show you what that looks like. So the purpose is to say the hole, see the hole in it? We're working on path, which can affect the angle of the club face. So that's the direction that it'll go if I go push it away from me on the outside. So put it inside the face here, you'll see it. I'm just going to keep it in there, just get a feel for rolling the ball back and through to keep the putter nice and low, create a better roll on the ball. But what I'm mainly working on is how I release the ball through impact. So I try and release it, so straight down the line. So I'll do it from this side, where I do it again, and then I'm going to feel like I'm going to push it more out to the right without changing the club face. So it went right. And then from here, I'm going to pull it to the left, like so. So that's the hands getting too close to me on the way through. So I think it's a really good drill to create the right feel for your stroke. So you could be somebody that takes it inside, square to inside, and you have to get a putter fitted to you that suits that. You could be somebody to take what considered straight, but it's actually just a slightly inside to square to inside. That's it straight. And then you got variations in that. Now, the other one is you can also have a stroke that goes slightly outside. As long as it comes back square and back out again, then it creates a little cutty pipe putt, but you'll actually hit it straight. Billy Mayfair was a fine example of that. He did it really, really well. He was very, very good. Made a lot of money out of it. So the drill is just keep it inside the club face, like so. Just roll it back and through and release, like that. Now, a drill that you can do if you don't have one of these Zen golf putting aids, and you can get a little sticky on once you put on the face of the putter, is you can actually the ball in front of the face, like so, no backstroke, just push. So it gets you releasing the putter down the line. And again, and I push. But if I do that, it'll go out to the right. See that? That's something you can do. And if I put it left, which my natural movement could be that way, it spins to the left. So a good drill is just so you get used to releasing the putter down the line. Is that. Now I do recommend getting one of these things because, as I say, if I'm not working on my club face position, which is the square one, I'm then working on my pat. And for me, when I practice my putting, once I know I've practiced those two things, when I go to the golf course, all I'm really aware of is my ball position, because it also affects the way the club face comes back square and my path through the ball. And then it's all about just developing a feel for pace. So I'll do it again for now. Let's try one where we keep the ball working on the path, which is the one where ball's inside the hole, and the club face where the ball is going to be hit at the same time. So we'll do this now. That's it. So pretty straight. Club face was great. Pat was perfect. So that's a cool drill. I'll do it from this angle as well for you. So I'm hitting it back towards you. So the one that's in the putter is working on pat. The one's in club face, in front of the club face, is working on club face angle. So do it together. Straight down the line. All right, so there's something simple for you to work on. That drill is purely about working on your pat, which is releasing the ball more down the line, where if I release it out, I push it. Release it to the left, I pull it. So it's not always about the club face. Very important, but mainly about pat.